Hello and welcome to video number 15 of our series Let's Make an RPG in Unreal Engine, a stylized RPG. In today's video, we'll be going through the process of making the accessories. You can see here the dagger and the sheath, and also the shape keys. Shape key 1 for the head tilt, a little head tilt, and the other one is for the blinking, as you can see here. So all of this will go through it in this video. I hope you guys will like the video, and if so, leave a like. So after making the sword, I decided to try the character in Unreal. I did also some improvement. You can see that he can blink now. We have a character blinking. The sword is attached on his belt, and he can run, although you can see the clipping is pretty bad. Same as the way the belt is attached, or rather the sheath of the sword is attached to this one. It has to be a little bit better weight painted. I was thinking about the correct word. This one as well, I think I can make it a little bit more smooth. So in Blender, I'll go back there and do a couple more changes on the sword side. Right, I think I figured out how to fix the problem with the cape. Let's go over it again. First, this is the cape that we have, and this is what it looks like on the back, which is fine. Now, what I wanted to do previously was having the wind on it, while also wind, like the cloth simulation, while also having all of the morph targets from the character. So I applied the wind here. Let's see. Now I have the cloth selected. Yes, I can increase the size of the radius, maybe 14. Can. Okay. Just want the first part. And yeah, that's it. The top part can stay like that. Now I can go back to here, select and apply clothing data. There you go. Good. Okay, from here, if we go to this one on here and clothing, simulate, I can have some wind simulated. So now it should be working. Let's apply here, check the blueprint, come to this part, and okay, so it needs collision. The cape needs some collision. Let's try that. Physics asset. Alright, I see. It should be here. And bigger. Much taller. A little bit down, just to make sure it doesn't actually, it can also be wider, so that when the character is running, there is no chance for the cape to actually collide with the character, the back of the character. Okay, let's save and check again. And as our video comes to an end, we can look back at some of the stuff that we did. So first, this one was separated from the rest of the body, which allows us to have fabric at the back separated, and we can use Chaos Fabric from Unreal Engine to make it move. You will see a little bit later how that works as well. I will go through the implementation in Unreal Engine. There, that one. So when you do that, when you export, what I've noticed is if you export it separate, just like this as a static mesh, it doesn't work properly. So I selected the rig and the cape or the fabric, and then exported them, which allows us to have a skeletal mesh. From there, you can create a blueprint. So I will go through first. I will go through the Blender procedure or Blender way of doing things, and then how I export it to Unreal Engine, which just to make it a little bit more understandable. So this one, you select this, you export, same as the other export, FBX, and then armature mesh. You select this, yes, we don't have any blend shape, so we can export this if we want. This one, not necessary, you can leave it as normals only, doesn't change anything. Armature, make sure leaf bones are deselected, and animation is also not checked. Afterwards, you just select, I called it cape, and then you can export FBX. That's the first thing. And then you do the same thing for the others. This one, and select also the armature, also this and this. The sword and the sheath, they are part of the character. However, what I noticed is, when I will go to Unreal, I will explain the part of the sword and the sheath. So this is the first step. After the Blender step, we go to the Unreal step, which is here. And when we come to Unreal, first thing that I did when I exported it is, of course, apply the materials and whatnot. I also made this blueprint. So this is the blueprint from the third person. Like I showed in previously, I'm testing it on the third person character blueprint from the Mani of your Unreal Engine. That comes with Unreal Engine, so this one. However, I also added not this. Where is it? Eli 1. Okay. So where is the cape? Yeah. I guess it's this one. So for the cape here, when I import it, I can create an animation. Where is it? Come on. It's an anim rig. This one, cape anim. Where did I save it? Oh my goodness. It's in here. It should be in the blend shape. Move there. Okay, now it's in the proper way. So I did create this cape anim, which is a simple copy post from mesh, and then you apply it. It allows you to have the cape with use attached parent and whatnot. And then when you go to the blueprint, you create a skeletal mesh. That skeletal mesh, you can use anim class as cape anim. This one allows it to allows the cape to be bind to the character, which will allow us to have a movement. So if the character moves, the cape moves with the character. You can see here, it's following the character, which is what we are looking for. And afterwards, of course, the cape had to be made like a fabric. I needed to make the cape really feel and look like a fabric. So it's in here. You go to the clothing and you paint the part that you want. The white part is the part that will be flowing with the wind, and pink or black part are the rigid parts. So afterwards, you apply, of course, apply clothing, and then you have to go to the physics, because if you don't have physics, the cape will be going through the character there. It doesn't look nice. So having physics that keeps the physics will keep the cape from going into the character. This is what these are for. Actually, this I can make it a tad bit bigger, just like that, and this one can move in more. Okay, save, and then the blueprint also save. Which overall, oh yeah, the blend shapes. So for the character, where is Eli? Yeah, for the character, you can see that we have these two blend shapes, same as in Blender. So when you import them in Unreal, of course, they come in. He can shake a little bit his head, and these blend shapes are here in the blueprint. So we have the blinking. This takes about half a second for the blinking to happen, from closing and then opening again. Open, close, open. 0 is open, 1 is closed, and then 0 is open. So dum, dum, half a second. Same with the head tilt. Head tilt is about 1.5 seconds. So it goes from 0 to 0.75, and then 0.75 to 1.5. Then we have the construct. No, this one, actually, I can just delete this one. Yeah, that's not important. What's important is the event graph. So this one allows us to control the tilt of the head, which is basically set morph target. We get what is it called again? I'll just copy and paste it. A timeline. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we get the timeline. The timeline allows us to control at what time and for how long that tilt will happen. This is a random value that controls the length of the tilt. Same thing with the blinking. You can see here we call the morph target here L_blink, and this one head_tilt. So compile and save, and In Unreal, we have the character blinking. You can see that he just blinked, and also a slight head tilt. It makes it feel like a little bit better. It is as if the character is a little bit more alive. Previously he was very rigid. We can see it in where are they? Oh, on the other side. Run. Yeah, previously basically you can see character number 2, the one that has only a hairline, his eyes were wide open like someone who's scared, I mean, and it didn't feel natural. I reduced a little bit the size of the eyes, and I also made him blink, so that makes it a little bit better. I hope you guys liked this video, and until next time, cheers.